Hi everyone, my name's Victoria GL and I'm part of the Tonic Studios design team here in the UK. I'm also a content creator for Tonic, so I'm able to bring you videos for different kits. And today I'm going to share with you kit 41 and it's called Sweet Sorbet and it's absolutely beautiful, so pretty. So I'm going to show you the contents and then we'll go ahead and we'll make a project. So everything comes to you in the box as usual. I'm going to take all the contents out and then show you bit by bit what's in your kit. So we'll take all these bits out and we'll take the papers out the bottom. There we go. Now I'm going to start and show you the papers. I always start with the papers first. So I'll open the package and share with you what's in here. Now, I'm going to start off with this one because this is so beautiful. This is a handcrafted cotton paper and it's in the most beautiful shade of pink, like a baby pink, and it's just got, I just wish you could touch it, to be honest, and see the colour. It's really, really pretty. So we've got that in there, that's A4. We've also got Miami Mint luxurious, I'll say it right in a minute, luxury embossed card, and that's A4, and it's got a beautiful pattern within that cardstock, and that's 230 GSM. Then we're going to go to this beautiful blue, and that is a pearlescent card, double-sided, A4, and that's 250 GSM, and it's called Blue Cashmere, and I just think that's absolutely gorgeous. So these are going to be great for your baby cards. We've got another double-sided pearl, and this is Princess Pink, and that's also 250 GSM and double-sided. We've then got a sugared lilac, and this is like a lilac with a little bit of pink in there. It's a more pinky lilac than a purple lilac. And this is our Craft Perfect with a slight texture to it. And it's got a weave running through the cardstock. It's 216 GSM and that's also A4. We've then got this soft amethyst. And this is your satin effect. It's also A4 and it's 250 GSM, and it's our satin mirror card. And then we've got this A4 piece of glitter card in here, like the white, and it picks up all different colours in there. So we've got a sheet of that there. We've also got in this kit the Sweet Sorbet 6x6 double-sided paper pad. 24 sheets in the pad, 8 designs, 6 of each, and they're 160 GSM and absolutely stunning. You've got sprinkles, got a lovely check here in that lovely baby pink. We've also got a beautiful polka dot, see that? I'll bring that not too close, there you go. We've got like a skyline. And then we've got some more like sprinkles, pinstripe in the lemon, and then we've got a lilac and white polka dot and a greeny minty bluey type of colour with a pinstripe. So yeah, so that is a beautiful paper pad, and it's acid and lignin free as well. So we've got that in there. Then we shall go to the Nouveau. So let's tip everything out. There we go. And in this box we have a vintage drop, and this is Lavender Fog. So if we take it out of the bag, and then you can see what I'm showing you. Take everything out of the bags. There we go. And this one. So this is your vintage drops. So these dry with no sheen at all. They're very matte, although they look glossy when they're wet, but they actually dry with a matte finish. So that's a really pale lavender fog, and that's beautiful. It's really, really pale. So we've got that. Then we've got a glacier paste, and this is called Pixie Wings, and you can see that gorgeous, that lilac colour again. So it's all going to match. So we've got that. We've also got the shimmer powders, and this one's called Lilac Waterfall. So you get all these beautiful colours burst once water is added to it, and it just comes alive. So that's a beautiful shade. We've also got an embossing powder, and this is called Happy Days, and it's a beautiful lemony colour. So all pastels. And then we've got Blue Mineral, and this is, oh, it's the most beautiful shade of blue. I did a little test on a piece of card earlier, and it's such a pastel shade. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's going to come in handy for all your skies and everything on your cards. So I like that. And then in this set, now you could get different ones to these. I'm not sure whether they're all going to be the same or they're just all random ones. But in this one we've got Buttercup Haze Sequins, and you've got 3 different sizes of sequins in there, and that lemony yellow. And then we've got Candy Hearts, which is the pure sheen confetti, and there's little hearts in there. But you might have glitter, you might have a sequins and a glitter, you could have the same as me. I think they just could be whatever, they could be all different. So that's the Nouveau products. So we'll put those to one side, and then we're going to get to the dies. So, comes to you in this wallet, and then obviously you add these wallets to your binder. And if I take these out, turn that over so I can show you. It is a lollipop set. So this is your lolly. I think this is a little cloud, some stars. This is an over die, so this cuts out all your stripes that go on your lolly. And you've got a sentiment there that you can add into this part and overlay onto your lolly. So that's one set. Then you've got another set, so this one goes with this lolly. And then you've got this shaped, you've got this shaped lolly here. And then you've got a little face. And this could be like your chocolate stick that goes in your top of your lolly, or ice cream. Or this could go on your lolly stick to imprint a design into the stick of the lolly. So you've got 2 different shaped lollies there for the summer, and then you've got these stamps. And the stamps say, I don't want to get any glare here, so I'll move it over here so you can see it. You got this licked. Stay jolly, have a lolly. Have a sweet day. Stay cool. And then you've got the face here for you to go on your lolly. And then it says sending sugared coated hugs. So, and then you've got a sunshine there. So with the sunshine and you've got the cloud die, you can do some different scenes with these as well. But not only are they a die set, they are lolly shaker die sets. So these are your shakers. So I'll open this one and we'll show you inside. So you get 5 in each box. And this one here is for this shaped lolly. And you can actually see the moulding there of like your syrup or your chocolate going down the lolly. So that's for that one. So you get 5 of those, and they're in a little box. And then you get the larger one. I'll take that one out. There's 5 of these. And you also get that one with like all the colours that would be going through a twisted lolly. So I think you're going to have lots of fun with this kit. I think I'm going to have lots of fun with this kit. And join me in a minute and we'll get to make something. See you soon. Right, so we've got all the bits and pieces cut ready. So we'll put this card together. Now, I've cut a lot of the pieces out. I've cut all the pieces out ready because you don't want to see me winding my machine through. So for this card, we're actually going to use this die here. So we've got this lovely, excuse me, we've got this lovely scalloped edged lolly there, and we're going to use this one, and we're then going to use some of the stamps that we've got in the set here. So I'll put these to one side and then we'll make this card up. So I'll explain a few things as we go. The base of the card is a 6x4 with a normal hinge to the left, and then we've got some matten layers, and they're all measured down in 1/4 inch increments. So we've got that beautiful pearlized pink card that you saw earlier. So that is going to be our base. We've then cut the sprinkles, the hundreds and thousands as we used to call them. I think they're still called that, I'm not sure. But that paper, and again just allowing a slight border around the card. And then we've cut a piece of the opposite side to the sprinkles. It's that lovely pink gingham, and we've stamped on our platform Stay Cool in the hybrid black Nuvo ink pad. So that is going to glue over the top there. You could actually cut that off if you wanted to, but it's just easy enough to glue that over the top. And then before that's glued down to the base, we're going to wrap the mint ribbon around there. So we'll go ahead and we'll get that bit done. The only extra little bits that I've added here that aren't in your kit is the ribbon and some white cardstock and 2 little magnets, and I'll show you where we've got magnets. So just put a little light glue, not too much because you don't want your glue to show, and it will show on paper. And you don't want it to buckle. Usually when your card buckles or your paper buckles, it's because you've used too much adhesive. So we'll place that down there, and then we'll put some on the reverse of this piece here. There we go. And place that down to the bottom, like so. There we go. And then with some red liner, I'm just going to wrap the ribbon around the back and keep that ribbon in place. So make sure he's pretty much level there, and then wrap him around there, secure, and then the same. And just to be sure we are level, just take that back and just check that you are level there, and you can use an indication of the paper there. So then we're going to stick that down and trim off that little edge because it only adds thickness to the card. And then we're ready then to glue this to the base. Now you can either glue it or you can add it with foam pads, and I think what we'll do is we're going to add foam pads to the back of this one. So place those on the back there, and one more. 2mm foam pads. You could use 3 if you want to, but 2 is more than enough. And then just firmly press that down. So get rid of the debris. And then we're going to loop this ribbon through the end, and we're just going to tie it off in a knot. So let's see. There we go. And just pull it through towards the end. Not too tight, because obviously you buckle your card, but just enough that your bow is going to lie that way. And I'm just going to trim that off with my fabulous Tonic scissors. I'd be lost without these. If you've never tried these for your sewing scissors or ribbon, they're amazing. And they're on the website as well if they tickle your fancy. Now, for the lolly, I have cut the lolly out, but we've made it a card. And to do this, you'd need to get a piece of card or a card blank with your hinge to the left, and then with the outer die of the lolly, you would place the die and tape it down with your low tack Scotch tape or whatever tape you use to hold your dies in place, and just have it so it's slightly off the edge, so the cut edge is slightly off the card blank, only by that much, and then run that through your machine. And then what will happen is you'll end up with a lolly shaped card. Okay, so what we've done is we've stamped one, Have a Sweet Day, in the centre there, and that is going to go in there. It's going to decorate the inside of the lolly, but it's also going to hide the magnets. And these are 1mm by 3mm magnets. So we're going to stick one inside, and make sure you stick it away from the edge. You don't want it too far near the edge because the paper won't stick. So I'd say anyway there. Stick your 2 magnets together and place them where you want them to go. Then with another piece of red liner, you're roughly going to copy it to the opposite side, okay? And then we're going to take the tape off, we'll bring it over, and it will pick the magnet up, so you've got them opposite each other, okay? And then we're going to glue down the paper. So this side I've decided to have the sprinkle paper. It's that way, that's it. There we go. Brain was frozen there, dear me. Or coffee, I think. And then place that on the inside there, and just make sure it's all adhered all down the sides, okay? And you might have to hold it just for a few seconds until you know that's all grabbed. And you will have a little bump there, but you're not going to be writing on this side. I mean, you're just going to be writing there, and you're going to be writing there, so it's free away from the... Or you could just write in the card, you don't need to write in here. You could just leave this as it is with a little secret message inside. You put a little pocket in there, you could put a little gift card inside if you wanted to. So I'm going to cover this side up as well. And hold that until it's grabbed. Doesn't take long for the deluxe adhesive to grab, so it just gives you a little wiggle room. If you've never tried the deluxe adhesive, please give it a try, because to me it's the best glue. It really is. So hold that there until it's actually grabbed. There we go. So isn't that a lovely message when you open it? Have a sweet day. We close that off, and then we've cut the base of the lolly in that beautiful pearlescent pink card. We've then cut the next layer in that, I just love that mint. And mint and pink are just beautiful together. So they're going to create that little layer there. And then we've die cut it in white, and that is going to go on there. So I'm going to put some glue on the back of my hand, as I usually do. And pick that glue up. There we go. And then I'm going to glue this to that mint layer. There we go. Some glue on my hand. And then I'm going to put foam pads on the back of there. And that is going to go onto this pink layer here. Like that. And then we've got some die cuts. We've put the die back through again, and it cut these pieces out. So we're going to put those back in place. So I think that one goes, let's see, upside down, so that one goes there, that one in there, and top one in there. So I'll put some adhesive directly into the die cut. There we go. And then on the back of the card or in the die cut, whichever is your preferred choice. And that one goes in there. And then the last piece goes in here. And then we're going to glue this onto the front of the lolly. So just make sure all the die cuts are firmly pressed in place, and we'll put some adhesive on the back, and we go, and then put this onto your lolly. There we go, and then this is going to get glued directly onto the card. You could lift it on foam pads if you wished, but I'm going to glue this. Shall we glue it on foam pads or flat? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we'll go flat. I think that we've got enough dimension there. Enough dimension there. There we go. And I'm going to put that at a slight angle to allow for the bow. And then you can always flip it open and then press firmly inside to make sure it's all glued down in place. And I just love the gingham, and I love pink and mint together as well, just beautiful. But you've got your yellows, your blues, your greens, your mints, you've got also your lilacs, just everything's coordinated. So there is your secret little message. Press that down, that's not stuck there. And then obviously you've got your card. So you could put a little arrow there if you wanted to, saying pull me or anything like that. And that's a pretty little card, and I think ideal for posting as well. You have got a little bit of layer in there, but it's not too much. So that's a card. And we've made some cards earlier, so there's another card similar there that I made earlier. And then with the shaker blisters, we've created this card, and this is a 5x7 card, again matte and layers, and then we've added the shaker element using those beautiful heart sequins that were in our set. The only extra thing I've added here is a tiny little bow at the bottom here, just to tie all the colours, because it matched the drops. So we've got those lovely vintage drops there in the lilac, and it's so easy to add these to the spotted paper that they blend in really well. But as you can see, they dry really matte and chalky, so I really like that about this set. And then here we've embossed Stay Jolly, Have a Lolly in that gorgeous yellow embossing powder. And then of course it ties all the colours together that are in this spotted paper by using that mint and that beautiful pearlescent pink. So that's one card there, and I'm sure you could send that to anybody, young or old. We've then done a 6x6 card, and we've done the matting, well, the matte and layering. We've also used the lemon pinstripey paper that's in the paper pad, and then we've done a smaller layer at an angle, and we've used that lovely triangular paper, again using all the colours that are in this set. Then used a blue lollipop with a lemon greeting on there, "You're so sweet." And then this is heat embossed, and basically I just cut out this panel and used the embossing ink pad from Nuvo, and used the lovely yellow embossing powder that's in your set. Heat set that, and then let it cool down, and then I've die cut this sentiment out. And then I've also done the same with this, building up the layers, and that's all done with the embossing powder that's in your kit. And there's still plenty left to play with, so you can make a few other cards using that. So that's a 6x6 card. And then my last card is this card, and quite a large card. And what I've done here is I've cut the base of the lolly in the white card, that we've all got white card in a stash. I've done the next layer with that beautiful satin mirror card, and then this top layer is white card, and I've used the glimmer paste in it. So I've just applied it with a sponge, and then it was dry within a few minutes, and then I was able to die cut this smiley face out. But that is just the glimmer paste that's in your kit. The next one, I've cut the base in white. I've added a little white stick, I should say I've cut it in mint, sorry, and then the lolly stick in white. I've cut the base in that lovely new shade of the lilac. I've done a white base, and then the detail has been cut out in the mirror card for a slight shadow. And then this top piece, I've used the shimmer powder that's in your kit. So it was nice to use some of the shimmer powder there, getting the different shades as it goes through. And then this last lolly, we've put the detail in here on the stick, and then we've just done alternate colours, and we've packed it with that mirror. So all the colours coordinate together, but you've got a different lolly on each one there, and we've backed it with this absolutely beautiful cotton paper, and I love that. That colour is just, until you see it, until you've got it in your hand, then you'll know what I mean. It's beautiful. So there we've got 4 cards that we've created, and there's oodles left in the kit. You could, gosh, you could make an awful lot of cards, from the kit if you just kept going and going. And I'd love to keep going and going, but I've got to do some other things. But definitely this set will be coming out again. It's absolutely fabulous. So with that said, this is kit 41, and I'll put all the links in my description, so you can purchase through my affiliated links if you'd like. I do make a small commission from each purchase, but this doesn't add anything extra to your sale whatsoever. And if you are a Tonic Club subscriber, then you'll know that buying your kits and being a subscriber, you get your 10% off other purchases from Tonic direct. So it's worth thinking about maybe being a subscriber to the kit. You can buy one-off ones as well, so that's perfectly up to you if you just want a one-off kit. But there are savings to be had if you are a subscriber. So with that said, I'd just like to say thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to see you all very soon for what will be next, maybe a showcase. See you all soon. Bye for now.